Now, I don't often complain, but I aim to now. So this is a bit of a rant about Branston. Branston. So I only discovered this the other day, and I was checking out the ingredients on a jar of Branston Pickle. This is one of the most popular brands of chutney in the UK. Probably the most popular brand of chutney in the UK. And it's a sandwich pickle. It's just vegetables and fruits in brown sugar and vinegar, which is, you know, that's the recipe for a chutney. And the ingredients for this are vegetables in variable proportions: carrot, rutabaga, onion, cauliflower, sugar, barley malt vinegar, spirit vinegar, date paste, salt, apple pulp. And then it says apple, preservative, sodium metabisulphite, modified maize starch, tomato paste, colour, which is sulphite ammonia caramel, spices, concentrated lemon juice, onion powder, natural flavouring. Now, sulphites, it's got sodium metabisulphite and sulphate ammonia caramel in there. Now, my wife is desperately allergic to sulphites, which means she can't eat this. In fact, she'd be in hospital if she had a spoonful of this. So I'm going to stop buying Branston Pickle now for that reason. And the reason this has made me a bit angry is pickle or chutney, it's a solution to preservation in the first place. People have been making this for hundreds, probably thousands of years in one variety or another, and it's a way of preserving vegetables using vinegar, salt and sugar, and it doesn't need sulphites in it as a preservative. And so Branston, or the manufacturers of Branston, you've forgotten how to make your product. You've forgotten how to make pickle, because it doesn't need sulphites in there to preserve it. The vinegar, the salt and the sugar do the job just fine. So that, isn't that weird? This is Branston Original Pickle, and it's obviously not original because I'm sure that it didn't have sulphites in it in 1922. It doesn't need sulphites in it. It's got vinegar. You've forgotten how to make your product. You've forgotten what your product is. Anyway, perfect in a cheese sandwich. Well, not my cheese sandwich. I'm not buying this again. Just to demonstrate, here we go. This is a jar of pickled damsons. So this is damson chutney given to me by a friend. Now, actually, before we open it, let's just note what the date is on there. 2013, 5 years ago. This is a 5-year-old jar of chutney. I think it was probably about 3 years old when it came to me. And look, there's nothing wrong with it. There is no reason for this to have artificial preservatives in it other than the vinegar, the sugar, and the salt that's in there. So let's have a little taste of that just on its own. Well, on a cracker. It's delicious. Have some cheese, actually. Damson chutney, a little bit of cheese. Fantastic. And that's lasted 5 years without any sulphites added or anything. That's just vinegar, sugar, fruits, spices, salt. So there we go. Branston Pickle. I'm not buying your product again because you've forgotten how to make pickle. You've forgotten what your product is about. Don't put sulphites in it. It's got vinegar in it, for goodness sake. You don't need that in your product. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.